Hey, smart farmers! On the farms that supply Mexico's massive avocado processing factories, the journey begins long before harvest. Every year, over 2.4 million tons of avocados start as carefully selected seeds, germinated under precisely controlled conditions to ensure strong, disease-resistant seedlings. A healthy tree starts with the perfect seed, says a farmer. Using the frolic grafting method, rootstocks are grafted in total darkness, enhancing root development for premium varieties like Hass and Fuerte. Once ready, each seedling is planted in a 24x 24-inch hole, enriched with a precise dose of nitrogen, 50 to 100 grams per tree. To maximize water efficiency, farms install drip irrigation systems, delivering 4 to 8 liters per hour directly to the roots. With the right techniques, these trees will feed the world, a farmer proudly declares. Modern fruit orchard management is transforming the way avocados reach the processing factory, thanks to drone technology and advanced pruning techniques. In Mexico, drones spray trees with 90 to 95% precision, ensuring even chemical distribution from the highest branches to the lower leaves. A task that manual labor and tractors struggle with, and fixed-wing aircraft cannot perform efficiently. Drones reduce labor costs by up to 30% and save chemicals, says an orchard manager. Alongside drone innovation, pruning techniques enhance productivity. Farmers practice light, medium, and heavy pruning to improve sunlight absorption, airflow, and disease prevention. In heavy pruning, trees are cut to 1 meter, regenerating within 2 years and reaching 100% yield by year 4. Mulching recycles plant material, enriching the soil and cutting fertilizer costs by 20%. After arriving at the processing plant, avocados undergo a highly precise sorting and packaging process to ensure top quality for consumers. First, they move through automated conveyor belts equipped with high-resolution optical sensors, capable of scanning up to 120 avocados per second to detect imperfections and classify them by size, weight, and ripeness. Any defective or undersized fruit, typically 5 to 10% of the batch, is separated for alternative uses like oil production or animal feed. Next, avocados are washed and brushed using a multi-stage cleaning system, removing 99% of dirt and residues while preserving their natural protective layer. They are then packed into climate-controlled boxes with protective padding, labeled, and stored at 41 to 50 DGF before being shipped to over 50 global markets. At the heart of the processing factory where millions of avocados are prepared for global markets, advanced technology plays a crucial role in producing pureed avocado with maximum efficiency. After sorting, ripe avocados are sent to industrial peeling and depitting machines, operating at 5,000 to 1,000 avocados per hour with 98% precision. Factory workers monitor the stainless steel blades, ensuring smooth operation and adjusting machine settings as needed. The peeled fruit is then processed in vacuum homogenizers running at 3,000 to 5,000 RPM, creating a smooth, uniform texture. To maintain freshness and prevent oxidation, the puree is flash frozen at -40 DGF or sealed using high-pressure processing. Thanks to this cutting-edge technology, consumers can enjoy fresh, high-quality avocado products year-round, bringing farm-fresh flavors straight to their tables.
To achieve a substantial yield, the banana growing process begins with digging holes about 12 inches deep and spacing them 6 to 10 feet apart to optimize seedling growth. Farmers closely monitor and manage the seedlings, ensuring weeds and small branches are removed to focus nutrients on the main trunk. They also dig trenches around the planting area to elevate the rows above the surrounding soil, facilitating drainage during rainy seasons and preventing soil erosion in flood conditions. In Ecuador's tropical climate, bananas take about 9 to 12 months to mature. During this period, farmers prune yellow leaves and support the plants with wooden stakes to enhance their uniformity and nutrient concentration. While Ecuador grows around 300 banana varieties, the most common is Cavendish, which can be densely planted but is vulnerable to pests and diseases, necessitating pesticide applications to maintain productivity. Farmers strategically schedule pesticide spraying to combat fungi and insects like black sigatoka. To protect the fruit from small animals, they wrap banana bunches in plastic bags or large sacks, leaving the tops exposed. What other benefits do these measures provide? Stay tuned for more insights in this farming tutorial. In this farming documentary, Trending Farm visits Dole's Banano Farm in Costa Rica to explore the banana harvesting process. This farm combines ideal growing conditions with sustainable methods, enabling year-round harvesting of premium bananas. It takes 12 to 13 weeks for bananas to mature after the fruit appears. Dole's growers measure the banana fingers to determine the optimal harvest time, which occurs 6 days a week. A team of 3 harvests the green bananas, ensuring they ripen perfectly for consumers. Protective foam padding safeguards the bananas from bruising, and the entire stems are cut with machetes. Each 65-pound bunch is then transported via an 80-mile cable car system to the packing plant, where they are washed, inspected, and packed into boxes for long-distance shipping. Dole prioritizes sustainability and quality at every step to ensure premium fruit reaches the market. Once harvested and transported to the factory, bananas go through a series of processes that transform fresh bananas into packaged dried bananas. We start with carefully selected bananas. Although they are thoroughly washed at the farm, once they reach the processing plant, the bananas are washed through jets and jets to remove any dirt that may have been present during the journey. Next, the bananas are peeled and sliced into thin, uniform slices, typically 3 to 5 mm thick. The banana slices are then placed in an industrial dryer where they are dried at a controlled temperature, usually around 135°F57°C, for several hours to remove moisture while retaining the fruit's natural flavor and nutrients. 6. Once completely dried, the banana slices are quality checked to ensure they are crisp and free of any blemishes. The dried bananas are then seasoned, if required, before being packed into airtight, moisture-proof packaging to retain their freshness. Automated machinery ensures that each packet contains the correct quantity, while strict quality control measures ensure product consistency. Finally, the packaged dried bananas are boxed and prepared for distribution to markets around the world. In addition to packaged snacks, bananas are used in popular dishes worldwide, such as banana chips and banana flour. Known as pisang goreng in Indonesia, banana chips are made by slicing ripe bananas, coating them in flour, and deep frying until golden and crispy. This delicacy is particularly popular in Southeast Asia, where street vendors sell about 1,000 servings daily. Banana flour, made from peeled, sliced, and dried green bananas ground into powder, is a gluten-free alternative favored by health-conscious consumers. In Ecuador, around 4,500 tons of banana flour are produced annually, underscoring its significance in local cuisine. These banana-based dishes highlight the fruit's adaptability and cultural importance across regions. Curious about the prices of these items mentioned in this farming documentary? Leave a comment to discuss with us. Banana fiber production in farming documentaries is an environmentally friendly and sustainable process that transforms the banana pseudostem, a byproduct of banana cultivation, into valuable textiles and products. After the bananas are harvested, the thick, fibrous pseudostem is cut away and the outer layer is peeled away to expose the strong fibers inside. These fibers are soaked in water to break them down and separate them, a process that increases their strength and flexibility. Once cleaned, the fibers are dried and combed to create a smooth texture suitable for spinning into yarn. Countries such as Nepal and India are renowned for their banana fiber textiles, which are often woven into durable fabrics used for clothing, accessories, and home decor. Each part of the banana plant has different uses and brings a large source of income to people. Subscribe to Trending Farm channel and turn on the notification bell to discover more farming documentaries about this popular and useful plant. Known in Thailand as the Thai jackfruit or scientifically classified as Artocarpus heterophilus, the Thai jackfruit is carefully bred and grafted using traditional methods that have been refined over generations. The journey begins with the seed, which is meticulously nurtured into a sapling. This takes weeks to achieve the desired characteristics. Thai farmers, renowned for their expertise in handling this process by hand, ensure that only the best saplings are selected for further cultivation. These young trees thrive in Thailand's warm, humid climate, which provides the ideal conditions for them to grow. It is this secret that many may not realize is the key to the fruit's growth and distinctive flavor. A craft deeply rooted in the country's agricultural heritage, where every step from seed to fruit is precisely controlled to produce the highest quality jackfruit. The young plants are nurtured in a controlled environment until they reach maturity at about 60 days old and 18 to 20 inches tall before being planted in the field. The base of the plants is wrapped in plastic to retain nutrients for growth. Thai farmers receive support from local governments, providing resources and training to increase yields, ensuring a delicate balance between quality and quantity is maintained. After preparing the soil, the jackfruit seedlings are placed in the planting hole and lightly filled with soil around the base of the tree. Lightly compact the soil so that the tree stands firmly and water it sufficiently immediately after planting. This helps the tree have enough moisture to start the growth stage. In particular, farmers here are very careful during the planting process because the tree is still very weak at this time. The time it takes to grow a Thai jackfruit tree from the time it is first planted until it reaches harvest age is usually about 3 to 5 years. For hybrid Thai jackfruit trees, the time can be shorter, about 2 to 3 years, because the trees have been selected and bred from the best varieties, helping the trees grow faster and produce fruit earlier than non-grafted trees. The distance to plant Thai jackfruit trees so that the trees have optimal growing space is about 10 to 12 yards. This gives the jackfruit tree enough space to develop branches, leaves, and roots, while ensuring that the tree receives enough sunlight and does not compete for nutrients from surrounding trees. People use lawn mowers to clean weeds, keeping the jackfruit garden airy and preventing grass from taking all the nutrients from the tree. This is an important step to ensure that the jackfruit tree has enough nutrients to grow healthily, which is something that Thai people pay a lot of attention to. You may wonder why it is necessary to prune jackfruit trees. After a period of planting, pruning excess branches and leaves helps the tree focus its nutrients on growing fruit, minimizing pests and diseases. When the jackfruit tree begins to bear fruit, about 2 to 3 months later, each jackfruit will be wrapped in a protective bag. This not only helps prevent insects and birds from damaging it, but also protects the fruit from sunlight, giving the jackfruit a more attractive colored skin. This makes a difference for Thai agricultural products. Jackfruit harvest season in Thai gardens usually takes place from March to June every year, when the fruit reaches its perfect ripeness. In each season, large farms can harvest about 22,000 to 44,000 pounds of fresh jackfruit. To harvest all of this, farmers need to mobilize 100 to 200 workers throughout the season. Harvesters are usually paid between $15 and $25 per day, depending on their experience and the amount of work they undertake. The jackfruit harvesting process requires meticulousness and high technique, which significantly increases the production cost. Each jackfruit must be cut from the tree with specialized tools to avoid damaging the stem and the skin. The jackfruit is then transferred to the processing area, where each fruit is carefully inspected to ensure that there are no scratches or signs of damage. Jackfruit that meet quality standards are carefully packed in boxes, and sometimes even wrapped with an additional layer of protection to maintain freshness during transportation. It is this carefulness in each step of harvesting and processing that makes Thai jackfruit so expensive and highly valued in the international market. Have you ever heard of the famous market in Thailand that specializes in street food made from jackfruit? At Dam Noin Sajuak Market, one of the most famous markets in Thailand, you will experience a unique culinary space where jackfruit becomes the main star. Coming to this market, you will be surprised by the quick and efficient jackfruit processing process. In just a few minutes, a large jackfruit is deseeded, chopped, and processed into many attractive dishes. If you don't know how to do it, processing a jackfruit can take hours, but for them, it only takes a few movements and the jackfruit is ready to serve customers. If you have any comments about Thai fruits, please share them in the comments below the video. Thank you for watching the entire video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to watch more videos about fruits that bring health to people.
Did you know corn is a versatile grain, comes in many different colors, and is a rich source of nutrients? With a moderate glycemic index, it provides sustained energy without increasing blood sugar levels. Rich in carbohydrates and fiber, it promotes digestive health and satiety. Additionally, corn contains many essential vitamins and minerals such as manganese, phosphorus, and potassium, which provide overall health benefits. Its antioxidant content, especially carotenoids such as lutein and zeaxanthin, supports eye health. For these reasons, there are many farms that focus on farming and developing them into a spearhead industry. Iowa is the state with the largest corn growing area in the United States, with more than 5 million hectares, equivalent to about 12.35 million acres. This place is famous for its average annual output of more than 28 million tons, accounting for about 25% of total U.S. corn output. Iowa farms use a variety of advanced technologies to grow and harvest corn, including automated machinery, efficient irrigation systems, and precision farming methods. There is also this transportation system that helps transport corn to processing plants and consumer markets. Overall, the corn industry plays an important role in the state's economy and generates many jobs and income for Iowans. Farmers will begin preparing the land to plant corn by shredding old crop residue. This creates nutrients in the topsoil for the seedlings. Next, a chisel plow mixed with a roller is used to loosen the soil and incorporate the residue, promoting decomposition and improving the soil's aeration and moisture holding capacity. In addition, the plow after shedding can be used as a mold to cover crop residue in one go, preparing the soil for sowing. Near the time of planting, the land is thoroughly plowed to facilitate planting. Corn is grown in moist soil, so the seeds germinate quickly. A special thing about this farm is that different varieties of corn are grown to ensure a continuous supply of sweet corn. Two sweet corn varieties, SV90/Tensei and Pursuit by Syngenta, are the most commonly grown. The planting process uses a high-quality planting machine to press the soil around the seeds, while creating space for the seeds to germinate. In addition, farmers also use a new method of using a machine to place biodegradable plastic on the soil, creating a greenhouse effect that helps speed up germination and growth of corn plants. Corn needs a lot of water, especially during the growing and seeding stages. The watering process for corn plants includes watering for seeds to germinate, watering evenly during the leaf development stage, corn growth and seedling stages, and adjusting the amount of irrigation water accordingly. Modern irrigation machines on the farm include sprinkler irrigation systems, high-capacity water guns, and automatic irrigation, depending on the planted area and water source. Before entering the corn harvest season, don't forget to share the video with 5 other viewers to receive good news about your health. Currently, the farm applies corn harvesting using modern machinery. This involves many meticulous steps. First, the yard is prepared to clear obstacles such as rocks and tree branches for smooth operation. The corn harvester is then meticulously adjusted, considering factors such as corn stalk height and grain size. Once set up, it traverses the field, effectively cutting and separating the corn from the stalks. Then the corn husks are removed, the kernels are collected and transported to storage or directly onto trucks for further processing. Continuous monitoring of machines throughout the process is important to ensure they function optimally. Although effective, using corn harvesters also has limitations. The upfront investment can be substantial and is often suitable for large farms. Therefore, farmers need to carefully evaluate factors such as farm size and budget constraints. Upon receiving the corn, the raw material undergoes initial processing steps in the factory. It is first conveyed through a receiving vibratory belt to remove unwanted impurities. Subsequently, it is elevated using a 50-degree elevator to facilitate smooth transition to the next stage of processing. Once elevated, the corn is transferred onto a distribution conveyor to ensure even distribution along the production line. From there, it moves through a metering conveyor to regulate the amount of corn fed into the husking machine. Following husking, the corn passes through a dual nubbin eliminator to remove any remaining undesirable parts. It then proceeds to a sorting table for further sorting and selection of suitable corn clusters. After sorting, the corn undergoes cob sawing to separate the kernels from the cob. Following this, the corn is conveyed through a flatbed conveyor for further processing. Next, it undergoes rotary scalping to remove any remaining unwanted kernels. Finally, the remaining components are transferred to a waste conveyor for disposal. How many previous corn recipes do you know? They are prepared in a variety of ways to maximize their nutritional benefits. Boiling corn helps retain water-soluble vitamins, while baking or roasting helps enhance its natural sweetness. Steaming retains grain texture and color while minimizing nutrient loss.